Podcast
You guys ready?
5.
Just clap next to the mic. That's podcast 5.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Podcast
That's
5.
podcast 5. Welcome to Slap Happy Podcast. We think we're gonna call it Slap Happy Hour, but I don't think Marty likes that. And that brings me into my topic of the day, which is puns. Because I love puns.
I love puns.
I love puns.
Actually.
I love dad jokes. I love just like anything corny humor. And I don't know if I love it because it's funny or I love it because it's funny how funny it isn't.
Wait.
What
did you just say?
So if somebody throws, see there it is. See, that's the point. If somebody throws out a pun, are you laughing because the pun is legitimately funny, or are you laughing because of how funny it's not?
I like puns that are like immediately funny. Like they're relating to the immediate situation. Like you know how you somebody has a cup of coffee or something and they spill it and you're like, oh, don't cover spilled milk or something. Which brings me to my I still don't
Whoa,
like
that was a
phrases.
quick topic.
Yeah,
like boom,
no,
boom,
but
gone.
just you know,
Shot.
on the topic of phrases, because it's like
Phrases. That
Phrases.
brings me to my topic.
because phrases fall
Slap happy
under
hour.
they fall under puns. Puns are phrases. Phrases are
8
puns,
minutes left.
basically. Yeah. But still,
Phrases are puns.
they essentially
Puns are
like. What kind of
phrases.
puns do you like?
All of them.
All the puns.
All the puns.
Well, what puns do you
I-
can you think of on the top of
It
your
doesn't.
I can't.
From-
Like, they've got to be clever. They've got to be in the moment. They've got to be somebody's
It
just
doesn't
got to like
depend.
roll it off. Which is why like there's some YouTubers that I watch and people get annoyed about them because they just like roll off these puns. But to me, they are like the highlight of my day. And the whole reason why I'm watching the whole thing. It's just like the puns are so on point and like you have to be clever to do it. You have to have some vocabulary to do it. You know. You gotta be
100%.
funny.
It depends on the person. Like, it doesn't. You asked, like, like, what's up? Do I like puns? Well, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, I like puns, but if someone's stupid, like someone I don't like says it, it's like not funny.
But that's just like if somebody you don't like does anything, even
But-
if they like save a billion like African children, you're
But
just
it's
like,
even-
I don't.
the only thing funny is that they fail.
no, not even
Like,
that. Like,
that
you're
guy.
like, really? You failed that hard? You're probably trying to fail, dumbass. Get attention.
Yeah, just like
Attention
anything that he
more.
does, you like just fucking hate it. Even if they.
But no, like that's even more so for puns though, because like
Yeah.
puns are like so funny, like so that they're so not funny
It's
sometimes.
it's
they're
bad.
funny.
Like I think puns are always just bad.
I do love the
Like,
anti jokes though.
Oh,
Anti jokes
I know.
are also good.
I thought
Anti jokes can be puns in their own right.
I
Just
thought
like
those
the
out a lot.
wordplay and stuff.
And Crimes Against Humanity. I
Oh,
use
yeah.
those a lot.
I love just wordplay in general.
Yeah.
English.
I'm not clever enough though, so like
That's
a
the
lot
same.
of the time a pun will happen and I'll miss the opportunity until about 5 minutes later,
It's
and then
like-
I'll stop zoning out and I'll be like, dang it, but then I'll say it and then people will just like,
What are you
what the
talking
fuck
about?
are you
What?
talking about? I'm like, I'm
It's
sorry.
like,
It's
We're already
funny.
past that topic, like.
And then it's awkward.
But then,
and
like when we do it, it's like we're on that topic, and it just kind of escalates and builds into something, and then you have enough time to come back with your
yeah,
pun,
that's
and it
why
will
that's
still...
why I'm funny around people. Because we
I'm
keep
only
talking
funny
about the
around
same
these
shit
guys.
for like
It's
an
for
hour.
slow conversation.
Yes.
King conversationalists.
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 We're all bad at progressing the conversation.
Yeah.
Except for Marty, he went fast.
Yeah, he was like, "Meow."
just 2 to 10.
That wasn't even progression. That was like
I didn't
I
like your topic.
bypassed your topic
Yeah,
completely.
pretty much.
got off the freeway. Got back
Yeah,
on
yeah, I
the
was gonna
freeway.
say like your topic was like a side street.
We, like,
and I wanted
flipped you on a
to-
U-turn.
What do you guys call flipping a U-turn? I call it flipping a bitch.
Dude, me too. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then people think it's so weird that I say that, but I just say like, oh, better flip a bitch, and people are like,
What?
What? And I'm like, I'm gonna turn around. They're like,
Why
what?
don't you just say that?
I'm like, pull a U-turn. They're like,
Why don't you just say that?
I don't know, because I'm flipping a bitch, and I'm like focusing on the bitch.
I did
that I'm
just say
flipping.
that.
Yeah.
I said it. I said it with Marty in the car. I was like about to flip a bitch, and he looked at me weird, and I was like, "Do people not say that?"
See, like,
I said it was weird because I say that, and I've never known anyone else to say
Right.
that.
The look you gave
Yeah,
me, I was
like-
like, and then you're like, "You say that too?" And I was like,
I think the first person I knew that said that was my friend, and he can't even drive. He still can't drive. So he just said
"Time to
it.
flip
He
a
probably
bitch."
said it because like his dad said it or something.
Yeah. Weird
This is how genetics works.
genetics.
Except with
Genetics,
words,
like
I
you
guess.
get their personality
Yeah.
and like vocabulary.
No, that's just like, you know, hanging out with friends and you pick up on their like cantrips and stuff.
I'm weird. I imitate people's laughs.
Their laughs.
Their laughs.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
that's-
In acting, you laughed hard, and it like opened up the door to my heart and let me laugh harder in class. We've all been acting class, right? And like we sit down, and this kid's the only kid that's talking to anybody, and he just laughs so loud that I was just like, I'm gonna laugh now, jolly and loud, boisterous, just so I can.
I have like a full bellied laugh, but whenever I hang out with people long enough and I hear the laugh enough, I'll tend to like laugh like that.
That's
I noticed
common.
you laugh
Is
depending on
that-
who we're with. You'll chuckle sometimes, or you'll kind of like giggle sometimes, or sometimes you'll just be like boisterously loud, or sometimes you're just like, ha! That's about it.
Cause I do that sometimes. That's probably where he gets it from.
That's
I hate like
No.
the pity laugh that people give when it's not even laugh. It's just like a psh. Like oh, you just say
I like
psh.
I like when you ROFL.
Ruffle.
You-
Yeah.
Ruffle.
I have yet to know someone who actually rolls on the floor laughing. Like where the
You've
fuck
never
did
done
that?
that?
Where the fuck does that
Have
acronym
you
come
never
from?
done
I'm
that?
probably not.
It's
Not unless I'm getting tickled.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not very ticklish anymore.
You've not lived a full life.
What?
You've not lived before.
No, the mimicking people's laughs though, it's a psychological thing. A lot of people do it and they don't realize it, but
That's
it also
weird.
it improves. Like if he tells a joke,
Oh,
like,
it helps
hear
you.
me laugh,
Uh-huh.
and you like later on you mimic my laugh. You're not
Right.
mocking me, but like you
Uh-huh.
mimic my laugh.
Right.
It improves my confidence because we are automatically
Seriously?
think alike, and you're also
Science.
it's also you're trying to fit in with the group.
Oh, well, I've been trying to fit in my whole life.
But no, like everybody does it.
My part.
Everybody does it, but like it's a subconscious thing.
That's weird.
It's only like deep studies.
I laugh a lot like my uncle though. When I just realized, like I do a lot of things that my dad does, and then I laugh a lot like my uncles do. Like it's weird, like
I
how
don't think
you
my
pick
aunts
up
or
like certain
uncles
traits
laugh.
from your family members or something
Well,
like that. Like,
sneezes. Apparently, how many times you sneeze. My mother tells me this like every time someone
Wait, what?
sneezes. Spy. Have you seen Spy?
Have you seen Spy
I have
yet?
not seen Spy.
Ah!
Spy? It's
Spy.
hilarious.
Fucking awesome movie. It was a great movie. Like you gotta watch it just for the first scene. Just for the first scene.
Yeah, like first 10 minutes, and like if you don't want to watch it after that, like fine.
I'll still
but
get all the
but-
like the jokes.
You'll get.
You'll get the main one. You'll get
the main joke. The
the
one
main
walk away
in-joke.
joke.
It's actually
Yeah.
if you don't want to watch it after the first one, like you won't enjoy the movie
Mhm.
because the whole movie is that funny.
Oh, okay.
It really is. And like it's
Melissa McCarthy.
yes.
I love that woman.
And see,
I love her in everything.
you kind of get burned out. Like I got burned out on her, and I've heard it a couple different places.
Have you really?
Yeah, and it's just
I
like, like she's funny, yeah,
Well,
but she's also.
She fits a niche. That's what it is. Like Jason Statham fits a
Yeah.
niche.
I
Or
think
is it Jonathan or what the fuck is his name? Statham.
Jason Statham.
Statham. The one that
Yeah.
the transporter dude.
Yeah, the
He
British
fits
guy.
a niche.
He, like
like-
the British action hero, he
He
is
made
Yeah,
the
his
British action
that's-
hero.
own suit.
Hell yeah.
Well,
I
I made
did
this
not.
suit, didn't I?
I made the suit, didn't I?
Yeah.
When I really want to pick up an accent. I really want to pick up an accent and like stick with it.
Pick
Just
up
like-
an easy accent.
Go to Ireland for like 3 years or something and just come back and
Crikey.
refuse to lose it.
Crikey.
You know you could.
Wait.
And
Let's throw another shrimp
we
on
just
the
lost
barbie.
every
How the
Australian
hell did you
viewer.
get here?
Yeah.
How did you even get here?
Oh, the jokes. Going.
Oh, then here's your ad. Here's our references.
Watch it.
Meow.
You're gonna laugh.
I'll
You're
watch
gonna,
The
you're gonna-
references are going past your head as fast as I tried to get past your first topic.
Yeah.
I know, but here we are, and we haven't segued into your.
You're gonna roll on the floor laughing.
Oh,
I
yeah,
am.
that's
We're
speaking
gonna
of.
go see it in the
Oh,
Dollar
actually,
Theater and then just roll
yeah.
through the old
Actually, let's do
popcorn
that
and
later.
grease.
Let's go see that movie instead.
Definitely.
At some
that
point,
movie
at some point.
and
At some
not
point.
the Fantastic Four. If you
Oh,
haven't heard about
my
how
God.
bad it is.
Segway.
Oh man.
Right in the Fantastic Four. So he's seen it.
We
and
haven't.
neither one of us have, but we've heard so much, and I've seen the reviews, and I've seen the Rotten Tomatoes, and I've seen the IMDb, and then
And like my thing about that,
I just don't like the Fantastic Four at all.
like who cares about him? Like superheroes. Nobody liked the first Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Series.
I-
Or not
yeah,
the
well,
first
a lot
one,
of-
but-
we were pretty young.
That
I
was a
guess.
bad movie
We were in
too,
like what, high school, middle school.
Yeah.
So like I think for middle schoolers, it was like it fit the niche. You know what I mean? They're just like action heroes. Yeah.
But no, that's the thing with me though. Like superhero movies, I generally like them, especially like Green Lantern. Nobody liked Green Lantern.
Okay.
But I loved Green Lantern. Shut up! I don't care.
Okay, so here's the thing about that. Like
Comments.
all the original superhero movies were bad. Every single one.
Oh,
of them.
like the 70s, the 80s.
No, not like
What are we talking?
post 2000.
Post 2000.
Post 2000, all the superhero movies that came out between 2000 and 2004.
Oh yeah, they were bad. They were
They
all
were
bad.
all bad. And
The
then-
Hulk was bad. There
and then
was a Superman, right?
there was a
See, and I
Superman.
like the
That's
Hulk
bad.
too. I like the
That was
Hulk
called
movies.
Superman
Original
Returns.
They were. I mean,
The
Yeah.
original Hulk. The one where he sees green and like.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Not the one with Lou Ferrigno, and also not the Incredible Hulk. Just the Hulk.
the Hulk. was like what 2000.
2003?
2002, 2003.
Yeah, I like that one.
That was
dude.
a shitty movie.
Watching it now,
I watched
yes,
it a million
obviously.
times because it was all I had to watch, but it's a shitty
That's
movie.
why you don't like it. I don't like Lilo and Stitch because I remember watching that shit.
I don't like.
How do you
Lilo
not like
anymore.
Lilo and Stitch?
Same reason you don't like the Hulk.
No. The Hulk is a genuinely bad movie.
The Lilo and Stitch is a genuinely animated movie.
What is that? It's not bad.
Bad joke.
Okay, I'm done with you and your opinions. But so everything post 2000 and pre 2005 was generally bad.
I think it was when the newest Marvel Cinematic Universe came out that it just like improved.
Yeah, and then there was that
this.
transition period between 2005 and 2008 where it was not good and not bad, like the Green Lantern, the Daredevil series, all of that. It was not necessarily bad.
The TV
but
stuff
it
is
was
kind of
good.
Though. Like the cinematic.
No,
movies,
not the
in my
TV
opinion.
stuff.
In my opinion, the TV stuff and the movie stuff, they are on two separate lanes of the highway. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, like the TV stuff is the slow lane and the movie stuff is like the freeway, highway, bulldozing down the street stuff.
But the Fantastic Four, he's seen it.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's
you
just
guys cut me
the
off.
newest.
That's okay.
It's the newest.
You guys just take over, man.
We're in the new section.
So yeah, we're in the
past
new
that
Marvel
thing.
section now.
We hit the Avengers. We hit the Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, the Amazing
Okay.
Spider-Man. What? Okay, I'm done.
I was too connected to the old one. I liked it.
Shaggy and Scooby-Doo.
Spider-Man for life.
I was just realizing that actually.
The Sam Raimi ones are actually kind of bad.
I was just
too,
looking
but-
at our shirts, like, these fit our personalities pretty good. Like, this is my lazy shirt,
Uh huh.
and it's like Shaggy.
So you're saying you're just like lazy?
No, but like, then you're always in like a polo or something.
And
Or
I always-
polo.
I always-
Button-up. Sorry,
Okay.
sorry.
And I always have
Different.
the superhero graphic tees.
Yeah, that's
Always,
true.
and it's probably that same shirt like every day.
I almost spit on my
He
key.
likes Spider-Man.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot. I have Spider-Man comics on my wall.
But
So
DC okay,
anyway,
so
that
DC
brings
has
us.
declined
So yeah,
now?
okay, no,
So
Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
like,
that brings us to now.
so, right.
Fantastic Four.
like superhero movies for me, I generally like. You know, like we were
Right,
talking about the
right.
whole movie. I even when people don't like it, I just like the whole. Maybe it's just like the whole superhero thing. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I just generally I like them unless it's like total crap. But that's never happened to me before. And so you know I hear all this bad shit about all this bad publicity and stuff about the Fantastic Four, the new one, and I'm like, come on, it's got Miles Teller, Michael B. Jordan, Kate Mara, and
It had a good cast.
the fourth guy,
The one no one remembers.
the one from The Ledge.
The Ringo Starr of the cast.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty
no.
much.
That's just unfair.
And so like, I'm like, yeah, even if it has bad directing, if they're still good in it, like how bad could it be?
Bad enough directing that the director came out on Twitter and tried to blame it on
Which
somebody
is
else.
bullshit.
That is like the most cop-out thing to do. If like you are in charge of a project and you're like, it wasn't my fault. If it was me, it'd be great. It's like, and then he
Yeah.
had to delete it. I bet he was drinking because of how bad it did, and he was like, oh.
But it didn't do bad. Is the
lost
thing.
money.
It's still last weekend it made $25 million.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But
it
it
did
cost how much to make? Like what? Like
I-
200 and
I
some
have
odd
no
million or
idea.
something?
I didn't-
So they
I
lost.
It lost like $80 million.
but it still got some of that money back.
60
So,
million.
right?
It got a bit. I mean,
And
probably.
then with all the bad publicity, they do the thing that he did. They're like, I'm gonna go see this movie and see how bad it is for myself.
Yeah.
Well, that's that extra $25 million from last
That's
week.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was part of it.
That's I was that $20 on
Like,
that.
come on, it
Yeah.
can't be that bad. So that was my thought process. It can't be that bad, even if it's bad directing. Most of the time, I could get past it. And then I watched it,
And
And it was like apparently walked out like just before the credits rolled. which
Yeah.
I don't think counts.
no,
as
you're
a-
probably at the door.
I
with the
say
credits
I
roll.
walked out, but really, I just walked out angry. Like I watched the whole thing. I didn't wait till after the credits if there was anything.
Who cares?
There didn't deserve to be anything.
They don't even get a cutscene.
I wish I could take my money back.
Ooh.
It was that bad. It was bad.
Damn. See, that's
See
the-
now what made it bad though?
It was
Because I still just like, you know, unless it's just straight up Birdemic 2, Shock and Terror, or
Bird or
Shock and Terror.
Sharknado
Or Sharknado.
or Bun.
Unless it's just
Bun-nado.
like purposely that bad, and then like the camera is just awful, and then everything's awful. But I mean, like,
But
it
those
had
are
a huge budget. It had to have at least
Huge budget.
good looking, you know.
Everything was nice looking. Everything, like all the shots were nice. There was no like Lord of the Hobbit,
Mhm.
films.
didn't watch it.
I hated those in theater because you could see the frame rate. You know, like massive. I was in. I watched
You
two.
could
Of,
see the frame rate.
you could see the frame rate. I watched two of them in IMAX, and one of them I was like up close. So I'm like,
Oh,
whoa,
yeah, yeah.
you know. And that one sucked because I literally got sick. I could see like a frame rate jump like a foot across the screen in the corners. Because I'm the kind of guy that like you know like the focus is on the middle.
Right.
Sure.
And for the Hobbit, you know, like you got this big Middle Earth, right?
Okay.
So
Right,
they
yeah.
want to show as much of Middle Earth as they're walking. You get these little tiny, you know, like even on a 50-foot screen, they're like 6
Just
inches
that
maybe,
big?
just to show how far they have to go. Just showing
Right.
how big the world is, right?
Terrain shots.
And so
I
it's
mean, Lord of the Rings
focused,
is
and like in the
notorious
center of the screen where they are, it's all really nice.
Mhm.
But I'm the kind of guy that likes to look at the corners to see just how good the movie is or how much they cared about it. And you can see it like when it's shifting, like.
for it.
And
Seriously?
So, like, that threw me off. But
I've seen that
Fantastic
in
Four
some
wasn't
theaters
like
and
that
stuff.
though.
Like they did the movie in like a.
Most movies are in like
frame rate
24
that's-
frames a second because it's like
Right.
the most cinematic one.
Right.
But then sometimes like with the
How
reels
is that
and
more
stuff.
cinematic though?
It
That doesn't make sense to me. Like if
I don't
you
know.
would think
was
the
the
more-
original frame rate from like most like movies and like VHSs I think or something.
Okay.
So going back and then coming forward, it's just like been the standard.
Yeah, you would think
So
that
people
they'd,
are
like,
used to that frame rate. See
move
movies.
on to.
But you
different
wouldn't need
frame
to.
rate.
I mean, except
That's why
but
soap operas look
all,
different,
there was
'cause they
only
could
the
be in, like,
CGI
60.
scenes though that did that. It was only the
That's why.
CGI scenes.
Okay.
Maybe they're just cutting costs by doing like half the frame rate
Mhm.
in the CGI.
Okay.
Well, probably because they had to
but-
be on massive rolls before,
That's
Yeah.
true.
Look, I mean, either way, Hobbit was like that, but the Fantastic Four was not. All the
Okay.
like the camera shots were good, so they used like expensive
So the
cameras.
CGI was good
The
too.
CGI was really good, but like, okay, so they go to this alternate world where like the world Doctor Doom rules.
Spoilers.
Right?
Nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody cares.
If you cared enough
If
to
you care, I'm
feel
sorry.
bad about
If
the
you care
spoilers,
about this movie, like,
there's something wrong with you. Seek help.
okay, so they climb. So they climb.
I don't
okay.
understand.
Okay. So they climb down.
They climb down this giant ass cliff, go like 100 miles, because in one shot, after they get down, the camera sweeps around and you see it super far away. And so they're walking to it, right?
Why can't the one that
Like-
flies just like carry them?
Well, that's another thing. I'll bring that up.
Okay.
Not everyone gets to travel by bubble. If you get that reference, good job.
What is that? I don't know that reference.
I'll tell you later.
Bubble Boy? I mean,
no, it's Wicked.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Popular. You guys haven't seen Wicked.
No.
I'm a huge
I was thinking it
Broadway
was.
guy.
I thought it was Jimmy Neutron because he travels in a bubble.
Yeah.
A gum bubble.
Like, yeah,
No,
you
not everyone
bounces.
gets to travel by bubble. He does, huh? It's been
Yeah.
so long. No, anyway, so they travel all the way across, right? And they mention like, wow, I can feel the power. The screen stuff is weird, right?
Mhm.
And Doctor Doom just kneels down, like the camera's up in his face, and he's like, oh, and sticks his hand in it. Like, what the fuck? Why? Why would you do that? Can I say fuck?
Yeah, we don't care. This is the internet. We can say
Why
whatever we want to
would
say.
you do that? Like,
Like, why? He just sticks his hand in it, like, he doesn't just like plop it in. He's like.
and then it like latches onto his hand.
It just like starts bubbling up, and then
Wow.
they're like, ah! All hell's breaking loose. So somehow they get back all the way there, and they climb up this giant ass. Cause like in the first shot, like it's like
Huge.
the wall in
Okay.
Game of Thrones.
No.
You guys don't
I
watch.
don't watch Game of Thrones.
I've seen it. I've seen Game of Thrones. I've seen some.
It's like the wall. It's giant ass in the first shot, and then when they're climbing up, they're like it's like 10 feet.
Are you talking about like Attack on Titan, that kind of wall? Like,
Yeah,
you've never
like,
seen
just
Attack on Titan.
Massive tall, yeah, that's what it is. So like the northern wall and the
I
walls on
actually
Attack on
don't
Titan are
remember.
like similar height, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, the first
I've
shot
read
it shows
Game
it
of Thrones, so I know.
that high, right? And then when they're climbing
Yeah.
up, it's like
Like
They're just
some
like already up on top. They're
it's like
oh,
10
whoops.
feet tall. I swear. Like it kind of looks deeper, but at the same time, they're like somehow they're already up top.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Even though the world's falling apart and like blowing up, and
That would have
And
taken
then-
so long to
oh,
actually
like-
climb that in real life.
yeah,
They'd be like, oh
years.
man, oh shit, we're so screwed. Like,
And they wouldn't have been able to do it in the
20 feet
suits.
up
The
the wall.
suits, as big as they were, even with like new age technology, unless the place like recycled oxygen from the new world or whatever, there's no possible way.
Right.
But anyway, and then like getting their powers, like
Uh-huh.
they're in. There's just so much bad with it. Like okay, so like.
oh, man.
You
Getting
sound
a
very
full
passionate
synopsis
about
is
this.
So
what's
there's
so bad
so
about
there's 4 pods, right?
Okay. Okay.
And Sue Storm doesn't even go to the other world with them.
it.
How
Who?
bullshit is that? Sue Storm, the
Oh,
invisible
okay.
woman.
Yeah.
She's not even there, right? Anyway, they're in the 4 pods, and they get in, and like the world's falling apart. It has to jump back or whatever. And like I swear, this is one part where they're like, it doesn't look real. Like I swear, people are just like throwing rocks at it. You know how they did that in like
Yeah.
60s films?
Yeah.
Like water.
Yeah,
Whoa,
yeah.
the waves. Like,
Yeah.
I swear, it looks like people are throwing
dude,
rocks.
this-
Oh,
so
the
bad.
waves! Oh my God, rocks everywhere! And they're just
$200
like,
million budget, and they've got like some
They got, like,
throw off
6
the street
people.
with a bucket of
yeah,
rocks.
they got like 6 people with a bucket of rocks throwing it at.
And he can't even like throw it from like the top, so it looks like he's coming down. He's just throwing them straight.
Dude, it was just weird.
Or they like
It's
get
bad.
a bunch of rocks and just throw a bunch at
Yeah.
the side.
It was bad. And,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
Sue Storm wasn't there, and then what? Oh yeah, the
Ooh.
bubble. I got I get the reference in there already. So, yeah, she travels around like. Okay, so the Human Torch could fly, right?
Okay,
Because he's made of fire, whatever.
I guess it's
Catches on
comic
fire.
books, like anything goes.
Anything goes.
Super
But she makes a bubble, like a telekinetic bubble, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like the physics of it's all fucked up too.
Why?
Because obviously, if you're in a bubble, like you go to the lowest point, right?
Sure.
Right.
So if you get Ben Grimm in a bubble, the Rock guy, the Thing,
Right.
big ol', you know,
Yeah.
he's gonna take the middle, and then you get Reed Richard, and they both they all float up
Inside the bubble.
like even, and she's just like this the whole time, just like flying by bubble. It's like, and then Reed Richards just like this, and Ben Grimm's like, and they're like
Just
floating
like
off. They
stuff.
float off the screen.
Oh my god, that's so
Oh my
bad.
gosh. So bad. It was
Secondhand embarrassment.
No, but that's like bubble physics. It can go either way. If it's a telekinetic bubble, you
Then
can
again,
be
yeah, I
suspended
mean, it
into
is-
space.
no. Okay,
It's
you could
comic
do
books.
that.
It's super.
I understand what you're saying. Obviously, if she can make a telekinetic
Unless
bubble,
it
just,
like, looks
she can
weird.
hold them
Like-
in place.
No. Like Jean Grey, in her little telekinetic bubble, like they could all float together on a plane and go away together. Like that's a possibility using her powers. You can do that.
Like when she floats a plane and everybody's standing on the plane, and when the plane moves, they move backwards because of inertia. Yes.
No.
What?
No. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a reference point for this, but
Are you talking about the movies or the books?
just in general. Just in
Just
general.
like lore wise.
Okay, let's talk about the
Because
movies.
let's-
She picks up a plane.
Which movie are you talking about at this point?
I don't know, the one where the
What's other movies where they use bubbles to get around?
Wicked.
What's that?
Because Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat does that.
Who travels by bubble?
Not necessarily bubble, but like they
Like-
have telekinesis like Kenshin.
Okay.
He can
Okay, but
travel,
I mean, like, I see what you're saying because it's like whatever. It's like they're floating in a bubble.
Yeah,
I see
like-
what you're saying too because if it just like looks funny,
because
It
like
It
there's
makes
just looked
sense.
terrible.
let's
Let's
go back to
brass
that. It
tacks.
just looked bad.
It just looked.
Let's not fight over the physics of bubble
It
transportation.
almost looked like they drew a colored pencil
Oh,
and
yeah.
then pulled it up off screen. Like, I'm not exaggerating.
That-
When she's leaving, when they leave, the alternate.
Can you imagine like they have a bubble drawn on a paper and it's like all realism all
Yeah.
around it and then it just.
I shit you not. Like if you were the camera, right? Because you're
Okay.
on the ground,
Right.
it's kind of
Oh, that
looking
made me
up.
cry a little bit.
Because like
Mhm.
like the tell.
You see like the stick poking in from the edge of the screen. Where they
Yeah, it's like they're pulling it away.
Yeah.
It was almost that bad.
Like
I
that
shit you
SpongeBob
not.
episode where he flips
Yeah.
the ghost paper.
Yeah.
That like that.
or like just like the breaking of the fourth wall. Kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, that made me cry a little bit. That's so
Terrible
funny.
movie. Just terrible movie.
Like, that made me kind of actually want to go see it now.
Yeah, right.
How
Just
bad
I want
it
to
sounds.
see. I want to
This
see
is
it
awful.
because of how
This-
bad it is.
This is why people can make money off of bad movies.
We're all
guys, 'cause
theater.
we're willing to go pay for
Oh,
it.
No,
that reminds
see,
me.
this is my advice. We're all theater guys, like
Mhm.
I respect the trade immensely, but that is one movie where I don't encourage pirating.
Not even that.
But
I'm gonna leave it right there.
don't go pay to see it.
Don't
because
go
it's
pay
bad
to
to
see
see
Don't
it.
go pay to see
But
it.
pirating is wrong.
Do
Yeah.
not pirate this.
We didn't
movie.
tell you to do that. You can't sue us. Disclaimer. Boom. And then now there's like warnings scrolling across the screen and all kinds
It's like
of
a
stuff.
disclaimer.
But no,
like,
but they're on a stick, and then there's like something
We're just
scrolling down. Oh.
I had the logos.
Yeah.
What is that from?
That's okay. I don't know. It's like some college paper.
College. Marty, what was your topic, dude?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't
moving on.
remember anymore.
Oh no.
It was just so bad, guys.
But that also reminds me, like, people can profit. Do you know why
I don't
video
wanna
game
know.
movies are bad?
Video game movies.
Video
Always?
game movies. You know why they're always bad? Because you can still profit off of that.
Oh yeah.
Like if,
Yes.
if your video game movies flop,
If you can-
I just
if you-
recently found out that you can like file it under some sort of like
You haven't seen The
bankruptcy
Producers,
type
have
thing.
you?
No,
Have you seen the producers?
The producer.
The producers, like the original one or the new one.
I didn't know there was.
Oh my
I've
god.
never heard of it.
Ah.
Or have I?
Okay, so it was originally like a black and white film, and then like
Ah,
kind of
black and white
musical,
already turned
and now
out.
it's new. It's got Uma Thurman in it. It's got like the guy who voices
Uma Thurman.
the guy who voices
Baby,
Timon,
it's like
and then somebody else. I can't. I'm horrible with actors' names, just to be honest.
I don't like
But okay, so the whole synopsis is that there's this producer, and he's just like shit. So he's like going into bankruptcy, and he's doing so bad, and then all of a sudden he's like, he meets his accountant. The accountant's like, well, technically, if you make a flop and then defaults on it, you could make more money off of the flop.
Yes!
Yeah, the producers.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah,
like
so
there's
then he
this
makes
one,
money off the flop.
there's
That's
this
illegal.
one producer in particular who does exactly that. He's made I think it's Alone in the Dark. He's also made like, I don't know, there's like a ton of crap movies that he's made, but like he's making more money off of it, so he's like not inclined to make a decent video game movie. Like, so he's doing it on purpose so he can make more money off of it. That's why they're all bad. The only legitimately good superhero or video game movie I've ever seen. No. Hell no. Oh my god! But the only legitimately good one that I enjoyed was the original Resident Evil, the first one. That's it. It's the only video game movie that I've liked ever.
What else has there been?
There's been Blood Rain. There's been Alone in the Dark. There's Resident Evil. There's also.
You know, Blood Rain. No, I'm not gonna say that. Go ahead.
What about like animes that turn into movies too? Are pretty
Street
bad.
Fighter. There's also Dragon Ball Z Evolution.
Oh yeah.
That's not.
They're live action.
Yeah.
There's Tekken
Really bad.
live action. Then there's the Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, I
live
saw the
action
Tekken
movie.
one.
There's God, there's so many.
Was Dragon Ball Z a game?
Oh, fighting game.
Yeah. Dragon Ball Z Tenchi
There's a lot
Budokai
of
like
games.
7.
It was the anime first, but I mean, just like in general, game and animes that become movies are bad. Just in general.
Yeah, like any sort of adaptation is always
Avatar.
bad. Avatar.
Oh, but that was
my
M.
god.
Night Shyamalan.
That's all.
And
That's
okay,
M Night Shyamalan.
People get mad at M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong,
He
but
sucks
I
now.
like him.
He sucks.
I
now.
like his movies.
He used to be good. Okay, so there's like a thing like every other one of his movies is
Mhm.
good, and then the other ones are like bad. Like
There's supposed to be a new one coming out soon. Relatively soon.
Don't even talk about that.
Or like Grandma's House or something.
Something like that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm excited for? Guillermo del Toro's new movie.
Ooh, yeah.
What?
Oh yeah. Ooh, not just
What's
him.
with the ooze?
Quentin Tarantino. I don't. Quentin Tarantino. New film. Soon.
I'm not into Quentin Tarantino. I recently saw From Dusk Till Dawn for the first time, like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Seriously?
Yeah, I saw it for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
I heard that was like my first R-rated movie.
Ooh.
No,
That's
that
that's
can't
not
be
a bad
right.
first R-rated movie. To be
From
to be
Dusk
honest.
Till Dawn.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah,
where
that's your
That
first
can't
R-rated
be the
movie.
first.
That's pretty good.
That's like the first one I remember that I actually liked.
Oh, that you watched?
And I was like, oh, boobs.
God, I don't remember what my first R-rated.
What is my first R-rated movie?
It was probably like I don't know.
Probably. Nightmare on Elm Street. My first R-rated movie.
Yeah, see,
I was 6 when I saw
that
that.
was too scary for me.
Yeah, it was probably a scary movie.
I was never
Like
allowed to
Chucky or
watch
something.
that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, Chucky freaked the hell out of me. No,
I
no,
didn't
no,
think
not
so.
Chucky, not
That
Chucky.
was dumb.
I didn't mind Chucky. Leprechaun.
Even as a kid, I thought Chucky was dumb.
Leprechaun.
That's so
Leprechaun
bad,
was
though. It's such a bad
funny.
movie.
It was funny. It was
But
so bad.
As an 8-year-old,
As like
shit
an
was
8-year-old,
scary.
I thought it
Okay.
was funny, but it could be because my parents.
I had
watched it,
nightmares
so,
for like a
understood
week
that it
after
was
I saw
funny, and
Nightmare on Elm Street, though. So like,
Nightmares
guess
after
you're right.
movies. I still get like jittery after movies, like scary movies.
so
I can't see them in
do you?
theaters because I'll scream and shit, and then like the girl that I'm with will be like, "It's so lame." I'm just like,
Seriously? You're supposed to be Holly May.
It's supposed to be Holly May, God, and then I'm like Shaggy. I'm like
Well,
jumping
also
in her
a
arms.
lot of times, it's
You're
you're in the dog's arm.
Yeah.
Would you just call the girls he's with dogs?
Whoa. Okay, not going there today.
We're not touching
Sorry,
that
Reddit.
topic.
And that's the wrap.
And that's a wrap. Actually, we are running out of time, so that is going to be it for our podcast. I don't know if we left any cliffhangers, but
Probably not.
Can't
We'll
remember.
fix
Tune
it
in
up.
next year. For
tune in next year. So tune in
In
next
a couple
week.
months.
Next week.
Next week.
Tune in next week for episode 2. Let us know in the likes.
Could've been fun.
Let us know in the likes. Okay, if you like it more, I guess then we'll know. But let us know in the comments what you like, what you didn't like, format changes. I don't know. You know, we're kind of trying to tailor this to the viewers.
If you get our references,
If you get our references.
specifically my Wicked one, I like even more.
Leave a like. Thanks.
Alright.
I can't believe you like Leprechaun.
Is it over yet?
Man.